dia, tudo bem? Hoje é segunda-feira, 23 de setembro. Be honest, I didn't get the best night's sleep last night. The bed was fine. There was just a lot of mosquitoes and a lot of motorcycle buggy noise. It was fairly noisy. Yeah, was not a great night of sleep by any stretch. Brand new roof. That was an investment. I love this bougainvillea. I got a little time lapse set up. My plan today is to explore kind of north of here. I do want to hit the Walk of Moses again. I know I can make it much further out, so I'll hit that at low tide. But I think in the morning what I'll do is explore north and see how accessible that is before low tide. I don't know what it's going to look like high tide, but we'll explore north this morning, and then we'll do Walk of Moses later in the afternoon. Hopefully check out the Bom Sucesso church, the ruins of it anyway, and see what a Monday looks like here. At night was really cool. This little corridor was lit up. They had a little praça. Oh, mosquitoes are just bad. The one thing about the wind, there's not being much wind now, is that invites the mosquitoes. So, yeah, anyway, that's the plan today. We'll see what the day brings. We'll check back later. I'm just like literally walking right out the door and onto the white sand beach. Pretty quiet morning. Even the people on the motorcycles are keeping it down, seemingly intentionally. Saw a number of fishermen heading out. It's just desolated now. Wow, the colors on the cliffs are just popping in the morning. I think this is going to be a really good time to go. So we're about an hour away from high tide. Next low tide's at 2:09. I think we passed our little entrance to the plaza. Oh no, that's it there last night. That was a cool little place. Pastels, coxinhas, hamburgers, sorvete, açaí. So your normal stuff. Certainly not as large. Jacumã, larger area, a little more options. But it was cool. It really is. It's small. They had some political event going on, and that always ruins things because it's just so loud. There's so many fireworks. Oh, there's right down there. So many fireworks. The music, that when they just play the same song in a loop, that may be the most irritating part, is they play the one song all night long. It just gets tiring. But check out those cliffs. That tells me that I'm in Paraíba, not Rio Grande do Norte, not Bahia, not Rio de Janeiro, but Paraíba for sure. Yeah, so even the beach dogs are hanging out, chilling out, enjoying the view. Yeah, sorry guys, you can go back to sleep. Boa noite. So far, 5-star beach, Praia Abandonado. There's just nobody on here. And the water clarity has drastically improved. It's not nearly as silty. You know, the first time I saw sand dollars was up on the Moses walk there. I wonder sand dollars maybe correlate with those low energy, kind of silty beaches. We're just about at the 1.5 mile mark from where we're staying, and aside from a few fishermen boats, I don't really see any infrastructure at this point. Much closer to those cliffs now. There's a Moranchi up there, and then the church is Bom Sucesso is somewhere to my left. I'm kind of curious what that black thing is. It looks like a spool of cable. Maybe. We'll see when we get there. All right, that's it. Beautiful. Que bonita. I don't know what that sign is up there. I don't know that I'm inclined to walk up there and find out. Certainly. I don't know. All kinds of like buggy trails and stuff behind here. Very cool. Really nice backdrop. Again, reminds me of Litoral do Sul with the cliffs, a little bit of beach frontage. Vegetation is holding most of that in place. This is Praia de Bonsucesso, named after the church, Igreja de Bom Sucesso, the ruins of that church. This river up here, I'm curious to see the condition at high tide. Rio Miriri, M-I-R-I-R-I. Not quite sure how to pronounce that, but that's the river. My expectations is that I'm not going to be able to cross, but that really wasn't my expectation at high tide. I just wanted to go for a stroll. So we're at the 2.5 mile mark, 2.5 miles from our place now. We'll just turn around this bend and see what's going on. This structure is the only civilization I've seen for a while. Just a little peixada, a little fishery selling fish, bar during the dinner time. I guess people walk here maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. Here's the river. Oh, we got some camper. You know, Brazil really has quite a camping culture. This definitely would be a good spot for it. It's a beautiful area. So that's it. This is the mouth of confluence of this river. Definitely not going to cross there. Definitely not. Low tide, I'm sure you could. This really is stunning here. Absolutely stunning. This river, the background. These car camping people certainly got lucky for sure. They've got like the best spot in the universe right now. Yeah, this is really cool. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is quite deep right here. Seems to be anyway. Maybe out there's not quite as deep, but nice little spot. Really pretty spot. Very cool. Worth the walk. All right, that was worth it. Yeah, those people have like the best spot in the universe right there to camp on a Monday, no one around. That bar owner's probably wanting to make a sale already. It seems like, boy, the 50-minute walk went by quickly. I'm kind of hoping for some clouds because a white gringo like me is going to get smoked. But 50 minutes, I do have some sunscreen on, but it'll last. Beautiful view. The Walk of Moses is way out there, but low tide's not till 10 after 2. That's going to be a while. But this was a great morning walk. Really nice. Really nice. All right, that was fun. Nice little spit out there where you can really get both sides, north and south. We're just about at high tide, more or less. No threat of getting cut off. Another little hotel posada. Maybe in high season they put up the thatched roof. Maybe they're just getting started. I don't really know. There are quite a few posadas around here, catering to the João Pessoa end of the week crowd. Cell phone reception's been good. Wi-Fi at the house has been great. 70 up, 70 down. No complaints there. Abandonado. All to myself. I get so spoiled. I'll have to check population and how it compares to other small coastal towns. But I was really surprised to see just how many bars, restaurants, posadas, peixadas. Certainly worked up an appetite. It should be going on. It's about 6 miles this morning. So I'm ready for some fish. All right, just about back at the ranch. I looked for the green little shed there. There was a lot of people. No, I shouldn't say a lot. There was maybe 10 people here last night, quite late. This is like the third pool of standing water that's in this immediate vicinity. I think that probably explains some of the mosquito issues here. That's not good. I think there's a source. They're breeding somewhere, and I think that's it. I don't know what time these guys open, but they were here quite late. They closed the place down last night. I think they even, like the owners, just picked up and left, and the customers just kind of hung out drinking. Of course, they all drove home, because that's not going to stop them. All right, here we are. 790. Sorry, 490, not 790. You got to watch out for the horse ghosts. A lot of dogs, and you got to really watch where you step. On the beach for shells. Here, you don't want to step in any poo. All right. Knock, knock. Anyone home? The streets are too narrow. Pessoas estacionando. Isso é louco. Porque. But. Okay, you can film for it. All right. Mais segurança. Quando você. notice she's using meters, not feet. She's not using, she's using imperial units. She still needs pronunciation help though. Yeah, back home this would be corn. Maybe soybeans, but usually corn. I think we have to walk that way.
Right. Yeah. So shoes.
Someone should clean this up. Wow, so walking, pretty easy grade. I mean, unless you're in a wheelchair or you're old or handicapped. But wow, this just came out of nowhere. Holy cow. Wow. It's like just in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Wow. Well, I hope they had insurance, because I definitely would be filing a claim. Okay, well, there's some options. Maybe a little living room here, bedroom here, bathroom here, entertainment center, small office. Probably could use some remodeling, but this is pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, it would be, if Americans did it, it would be turned into a hotel, right? There we are, in the shade. Incredible. That's incredible. Wow, the color of the sea with the background of the coconut trees.
All this is a reef.
Yeah, that's, the waves are very gentle. Wow, what a view. Anyway, water clarity check. Saw a buggy go by. Saw police militare, second one in just like an hour or so. But otherwise, super calm. Looks like there's maybe 2 people on my beach down there. But yeah, there's just no, this is nice, and this is why I'm spoiled. Giant cargo ship, couple fisher dudes. You can see the whitecaps from the Moses Walk. Beach dogs, there's beach dogs, beach cats, beach lizards. Our place has beach tartarugas also. It's beach turtles. That's a bonus. I don't know, would I do another day here? I don't know. I mean, it's one. My plan is just like kind of just run back and forth between the house and the ocean. Could I do another day of that? Yeah, but I like Jacoma. I like it here, for sure. Uh-oh. I can hear him breathing. There she goes.
Imagine this place with
wow.
tartarugas,
Yes.
chickens,
Bananas, mangoes,
turkeys,
Peru.
turkeys.
How crazy. One maybe is a male and female. How crazy is that? Wow. Nossa. We may have to order a pizza tonight. There's not many options. One place. Same thing as yesterday, or same thing as the last night?
Next, I need your phone number because I left my home, my cell phone. Because then you send your message.
Yeah.
When it's ready. Pick up.
Just a slow pan around. I'll show you why we have so many mosquitoes. It's this pond back there. That's why we have so many mosquitoes.